and we invite the algorithm to come along and have a wonderful day with us. Algorithm. It's almost like a name, Alan Gorhythm. I Googled it, and I think there is a guy named Alan G. Rhythm. Pretty sure Mr. Beast would know about that. But Safi86 says hi. Stuff White K says sup. Hello, hello, Trump Royals. Whoa. Christmas is cool. Baldy 99 P5T. Stuff Yay YK. Freaky Kiki. Trump Royals. Raven Brunson. Zeppy. Freaky. Stuff. Baldy. Hey, these are some new people. These are some new people. So make sure while you're here and, you know, in the groove, subscribe, please, please, to this. And I don't know who's eating possum these days, but I think the hillbillies are, the Beverly Hillbillies. Baldy says, I love you, and I love you back, Baldy. I'm not bald yet. I'm 74 and I still have hair. That's not that bad. What was the reason for posting your cat playing the piano, if you don't mind me asking? That's Zeppy at Zeppy. No, I don't mind at all. It was to relieve my own boredom. It was a day when I was bored and I wanted to make something exciting. And I wanted to make my friends who were at the house with me, Richard and Tom, I think they were both there. I wanted to make them laugh and think that I was a creative genius or something. Because they were college guys, professors and all that stuff. And I had only just been to regular undergraduate school, even though part of it was in Japan. I was just a regular guy. So I wanted to make a mark in my town with some of those guys. And so I was under pressure to make something. And it was my turn to make a video. We would take turns. And I just used the things that were sitting there, like a blue shirt and a cat, a keyboard, and a camera. So that's what I do now is I try to use what I have without having to go to the store or mail it or something. And so that's what you do. So right now I have my face, uh, this camera, this phone, my computer, some signs, a couple of toys, and our studio upstairs. And so I'm trying to make something that will make people happy for just a minute. And that is why Zeppy. So we just did it. And the first take was the one. That was in 1984. And it wasn't for like 20 years before the internet was around on YouTube and it went viral. So Freaky Kiki says, I love Keyboard Cat. He is a legendary meme. I'm thankful for that. I think so. It was a meme when the people still mattered. It wasn't, this meme was not created by an algorithm or by a big company or something. It's just happened from my dining room or my kitchen, actually. Well, it was actually shot through a little window that I had cut myself between the kitchen and the living room. And yeah. So let's see what else. I'm not new. I'm subscribed, says Christmas is cool. Well, of course. I've been watching you. I had white before I had a YouTube account. Hey, yikes. Yorens, Jose Resendiz. Jose Resendiz. Thank you for making the best cat in the internet. I appreciate that. I don't think it's going to change. We're sort of grandfathered in there as the first, the OG. We the OG. Rose Lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Christmas is cool, says you are really smart. Subway Surfer. Start the music. You got it. And thank you. Stuff YK says, I remember the first time I saw you. Wow, what was that like? I don't still have that original keyboard. I sold it, but you can still buy them. It was an Ensoniq Mirage. Tahiti Plan says hi. So, what is this all about? Why am I even doing this? It's because I want to make myself feel a little better, and I want to make all of you, as many of you, feel better for a minute as I can. So I don't expect that one of my funny jokes, if they are funny, or one of my videos is going to change your life for now and forever. I might a little bit, but it's mainly going to make you feel better for just a second, just a little while. And that's good enough for me. And so that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. That's what it's all about. Zamk Nij Pepi Terraz, Papi Terraz. I learned the original keyboard cat song on the piano. Well, that's good. Patrick says, oh no, not again. Me first again. Way to go. Who wants, online, YouTube videos that teach you how to play the song, I think. I don't think I have one. Uh, Tahiti Plan says, not for a second, for a lifetime. Well, that's good. That's good. Keyboard Cat is an original, and may he be missed. Yeah. So, what this is all about is that vibe that the universe is made of. If there's a certain vibration going on that scientists are finding out, physicists and spaceship experts are finding out that when you look really close at matter, like at a little piece of cat food, or at a cat, or a keyboard, or a can of pop, or anything, that in the universe, when you start looking at stuff super, super close up, there isn't anything, and there's just space, pretty much, and a vibe. There's a vibe that really runs everything. It's like the director of the universe is a vibe. And you should make memberships for this channel. Well, not that many people come to these streams, but there's enough. It gets people to my other videos, which there are hundreds of on this channel. And that's the idea, is to get you in the door and make you have a little bit of fun. We live in one universe. It's big. Um, so that vibe that is going is, you might say, well, I'm not part of the vibe. I don't believe in that vibe baloney and stuff. But you can't be separate from it, because you are the vibe and the vibe is you. So that's pretty much the way she goes. Zeppi, I first saw the Keyboard Cat video in 2016. Yeah, yeah, yep. I'm the original Keyboard Cat dude. That's me. Um, and so this vibe that you can get into that then all of us who are watching and all the people in the universe and all the things in the universe, even pop cans and hot rods, are jiving to the vibe, whether they knows it or not. And yes, check on how Lily is doing, biggest Fortnite fan. I'm good, says Stephen Uni. Zeppy's been subbed since 2019. Now that's loyalty. Hang in there, Zepp. So this vibe, how do you get in tune with the vibe? Well, there are a lot of ways, but one of them is to just let your mind stop deciding what you're thinking and all that, what you're experiencing. Because your mind, your brain is a thinker. That's what your brain does. It thinks, and thinking isn't knowing. It says, what do you think? It doesn't say, what do you know? So if you want to get to what you know, you have to get into lower regions here in the heart zone. So you let this just keep talking, let its little ego keep going, and just don't bother listening to it. Don't try and stop it. That'll take all your energy. Just let it go, and it'll calm down in a minute, and it'll still be there when you go back. Trust me. So then when you start tuning into this a little more, you feel warm and fuzzy. Yes, I'm going to get another cat and make keyboard cat videos. I will do that forever. You can count on that. And so then when you get with your heart, you pat it a little, you rub it a little, it already feels good. And then you just say, hey, howdy. Hello, hello, I love you. I mean you no harm. We are in this together. Thank you, thank you, thank you for standing by all this time when all I do is listen to my stupid head. And tomatoes do have rights, I think. And they have seeds, so they can reproduce. So then once you get with your heart and you tell it, I'm here with you now. I'm listening to you. I don't have to do anything. We don't have to talk. Because really, the heart is beyond language. With the things, the messages you get from your heart are pretty much in here, not so much in here. Um, then you can tell your heart, I haven't been down here rolling around in the hay with you in a long time, and I would love to spend more time. And I'm interested in how you're doing and how I'm doing and what we can do together. So, what do you think I might be doing today that would help other people? And it will just pop into your head. And it doesn't know what it means to need to be um, something that you do the rest of your life. It isn't like you're going to necessarily discover a panacea that's you go, oh, I'm really good at making cinnamon rolls, so now I'm going to just make those the rest of my life. I don't think it works like that. I think your heart will have little different things to offer all the time. And for that day, that is your gift. Like Picasso said, you're here to find your gift and give it away. So you can do that by asking your heart for a little guidance and just being patient. You might have to ask more than once, and then take action on that thing, that first thing. It doesn't take forever. You don't have to go to an S seminar or anything. Uh, you don't have to climb Mount Everest. You don't have to do any of that stuff to access your heart, and it's here right now. And so, pretty much, if you, it's what comes to you pretty fast from your heart that's going to matter. If it takes you 2 weeks to figure out what you're supposed to do today, that's not going to work out. That's a net loss. Patrick O5Y is talking about Polish stuff. I like that. Okay, biggest Fortnite fan checked on the cat, wasn't there. Then we'll check later. So yeah, we want to make sure that cat's doing okay. Send our best wishes to that cat. Happy holiday. Ooh, I just keep yawning, but it feels good, and I'm not sorry about it. If you want to yawn, please do that. Yes, your orange cats sometimes sit on the piano. That is a sign. That's a sign. Well, Zeppy, I can't talk about the money. My manager would slap me if I talked about the money. Anyway, it's enough. We're okay. We're eating. We're sleeping in warm, comfy place. And there we got 30 likes. Now remember, we do this live stream every weekday morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Pacific time, 10 a.m. weekdays. This stream. And so give us a like. We got 30 so far, and you gotta like that. I'm happy to get anything. Yes, your orange cat is sending you a sign, Freaky Kiki. I don't know for sure what it is. Check in with your heart. Let it touch space with your cat's heart. How was my day? Well, I don't know quite yet because it's just morning right now, but it's looking to be a very good day. Of other things I have to do today are I want to get a book online that my friend wrote, Bill Raditz, and I want to read his book and get back to him on that. And then had lunch yesterday with my friends, and today I'm going to do some put up a new clip, maybe a clip or maybe a short on YouTube. Why does my eye look like it has an injury? I don't think so. Biggest Fortnite fan. Yeah. Three cheers for the biggest Fortnite fan. Beautiful cat says Lord play U8S. U8s. How old am I now compared to 84? Well, now I'm 74. Oh, I'm going to let you do the math. It's a long time. So it would be 25. I need a pencil. 25 and 84 would be 20, 16, 6, 1, 1, 41 years. Ah! My, my. So yeah, you can also visit, if you're looking at gifts, I'm going to post some gifts today here and there so people might buy some keyboard cat merch for their friends. When was I born? 1951. Favorite cartoon? Whoa. That's a very good cat. Favorite cartoon. Mine is We Bare Bears. Well, I like Rocky and Bullwinkle a lot. I was in a movie way back when, about the same time I shot Keyboard Cat. I was in a movie that we shot around here and in Los Angeles called Only a Buck. And there's some Rocky and Bullwinkle in that and some good stuff. And a lot of my art direction, and I star in that movie. I'm a star. So if you go to um, onlyabuckmovie.com, onlyabuckmovie.com, there's a button on there where you can play. You can look at some production stills, and there's a button on there where you can play the movie in its entirety. And I think that you might kind of like it. Best ever rides in Abu Dhabi. I'll bet. Can you tell the chat one thing you do daily? Well, I paint every day. I drink coffee every day. I brush my teeth every day. I watch some Korean language TV every day. I get the mail almost every day except Sunday. Yes, I have a new cat. Well, he's kind of new, couple 3 years. Presley, and he's up there sleeping. We're gonna go visit him in a minute, and we're gonna give him some food that has something good. LX Cali, you got to go already. Don't worry about it. Don't be sad. Just take care of your business and keep the vibe. That'll keep you happy. Just be singing the song. Dun, 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 dun. Um, I know that you're a loyal viewer, and so we'll see you. Let's see, today's Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, right? Yeah. Excuse me. So I think now I'm going to play a clip. And this clip is when I had Whitey and Presley at the same time, so it features them both. And they look like this. It's okay, biggest fan. Do what you got to do. We'll be here for you tomorrow. We'll play that one more time. Get out. Get out. Let's see. Is there any other clip we want to play here before we go feed that guy? Let's see. Rosser Unse Babadoobop. I think we would go to holidays if it's here, because I love the holiday videos. Do you see it? Holidays. Nichida noon show. Na, 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 na. Oh, here we go. Assorted clips. Oh, I seen it back there. It was right there. Holidays. These are cat clips, all of them. And here's one that this is about a keyboard cat Christmas. And you can go on Spotify and listen to, there's 3 or 4 keyboard cat albums. I urge you. Epic new album from the greatest musician of all time. It's a Keyboard Cat Christmas, featuring the holiday classic. This is the Christmas album the whole family has been waiting for. Act now, and you'll get the bonus. Play him off with sleigh bells. It's Keyboard Cat's gift to you. Christmas will never be the same. It's a Keyboard Cat Christmas. At iTunes and wherever download. See? Keyboard Cat Christmas. We can all have one, everybody in the universe and beyond. The universe is expanding. So everything is getting further and further apart. The planets, the stars, the beings that might occupy any of those spaces. And so as the universe expands, the things in it become diluted in terms of their density per unit volume, quantum mechanically speaking. And so more and more we are becoming more and more isolated, but we can still connect with each other through the vibe because the vibe doesn't care about that the universe is expanding. It doesn't give a hoot. How did I get the idea to make that video? That's a good question. I, I just was I just was not listening to my brain, and I was just looking at what was around me. I could reach all those things when I was sitting there. I was sitting there on a stool and I could reach the cat, the shirt, the piano, the camera, the whole 9 yards. And so, you know, you can be motivated by the materials you have or what's around you. Try and, you know, if you have some ingredients and you're supposed to make dinner, try and make it the best you can with the things you have, you know. I know. Well, you can just listen to those songs all back to back on Spotify, I'm pretty sure, for free. And there are some good songs in there. Come All You Faithful is one of my favorite. BB Remy still wants a CD with all the songs. That's old school, but I can relate. I want a cassette. Freaky Kiki gets it. Keyboard Cat, he is and was a legend. See, that's the thing about the vibe. Not only does it reach all places, it reaches all times. All the things in the past, yours, mine, and ours, all the things now, all the things in the future, and um, it transcends space. So it can, in that one little moment, this moment, each of the rhythm has everything in it, all time, all places. So try to make some good times and places in there in your scrapbook because they will show up in the final cut. You know what I'm saying? Why was the video there? Because there was no internet. There was no way really to get it out unless you want to start trying to mail VHS cassettes to people in Hollywood and expect that they're even going to get it, let alone look at it, let alone recommend it to somebody else, let alone blah, blah, blah. That's what I did with my nose act. If you Google Charlie Schmidt's nose, um, that's what I did with my nose act. I kind of it existed. I did it at the same time as the cat one, 84. And then but it got popular somehow. I can't remember. There was a local newspaper story about it or something. And it got popular somehow. And the internet didn't exist yet, but television did. And so I had lots of one-time clients hire me to go to whatever country, 25 different countries, and do my nose routine for their TV show, all from little old the Northwest, 10 a.m. Yeah, chocolate sprinkled donuts are good. And my day is great. It's great. Tanko Selji, I really like you and your city. Thank you. I have most of the equipment that I use, David Double X, most of it, but not the keyboard. I could buy one. They sell those now. They're not cheap and they're not great because it was one of the first kind of computery keyboards. I probably paid a whole lot for it. Can you show the cat? Yeah, let's go feed him. Look at that, 49 likes. So also remember that you can visit keyboardcatstore.com, keyboardcatstore.com, or you can visit charlieschmidt.com. That is a really good visit. That's my personal website. I build it myself. charlieschmidt.com. Check it out. You're going to see so much stuff up there. You're not going to believe it. I miss the cat. This cat is a boy. See him up there on the edge? Right up there? Watch, I'll make him move. He's the kitty, kitty, kitty. A kitty, kitty. He won't move. Get the kitty, kitty. Hey, we're going to do a string experiment too today. Here's his food. Homegrown catnip, some kibbles, store-bought, and some gravy meat. And, well, I'm not sure what he's going to go for, but let's just see. Well, at least he woke up. A smell of gravy to a cat. I'm going to zoom in just a little. My name is Charlie Schmidt. That's why you go to charlieschmidt.com. CharlieSchmidt.com. Most of the bento songs, I make them on all different keyboards. I have maybe 6. I've showed you some of them. We'll look at them again. We'll have a little keyboard review. Look at him. He's just eating like a pig. His 2 kibbles tried to get away. We're going to let him top that off, and then we're going to go in the other room and see. I think he's got kind of a little acrobatic act that he's been working on, because I've been getting on him about not playing the piano and stuff, and I feel bad about it. But then I asked him the other day, what do you do? What would you want to do on the show, on the live stream? And he said, you mean besides eat? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, that string thing we do, the black string thing, it gets me going. There he is, just licking his lips now. Okay. This guy's name is Presley, just like Elvis Presley. Wasn't Elvis's middle name Alphonse? I'm not sure. This cat doesn't have a middle name. I think we might make it, though, Johnson. Presley Johnson Schmidt. Oh, he's getting into the catnip a little bit. That's good. Presley. At the cat shelter when we got him, that was what somehow was written on his name on the thing. Well, I guess we can't do the string thing because our string operator is just driving off. There we go. Oh boy. I don't know if we're gonna. We could go upstairs a little, but it's already, 35. I just spotted a cardboard cutout Santa that I think ought to be in one of these chairs, like is he over for dinner or something. Hey, old boy, how you doing? There's a shot. Keyboard cat. And yes, indeed, the big guy's Santa in front of the dress. Pop icons. Warhol did Santa. I think my friend Sean Elwood auditioned for the part. Arnold 76 says, "Love it, dude. Keep it up. Loving it." Thank you. Fatso's in a better place right now. Yeah, probably Miami Beach or something. Look at that. Yes, it's a fine and dandy Christmas. Are we really going to make art today? I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. We'll get started anyway. Le LeBeau T. Alex 2685 said hi. Carol Chirpach says, "Rest in peace. Can we see the original keyboard cat, please?" Oh, man, I don't know about now. Santa Claus. Remember we did this yesterday? It's pretty gross. And it says, can anybody read that at the bottom? And today, I don't know how far we're going to get, but I know in what direction we may sort of halfway go into. See, there's this piece of paper, right? Man, this is kind of multitasking. I ordered some things from Amazon and they're not getting here. There, I'm just gonna take a big marker and do some big stuff that I see. All right. It's a start. So now I'm going to do something that would be like as fun, only I'm not worried about time restraints now because in the vibe, there is no such thing. Right? There's some yellow. That's working. Do Ronaldo. Iron Nailed 76. My day is going great. Look at it. What could I ask for? I'm gonna mix. This is a little unusual for me, but I'm gonna mix a little bit of white and some of that yellow. I'm gonna mix some weirdo greens to put in its eyeball. The white, a little yellow, and a teeny bit of blue. Stick around, it'll be worth it. You know, on those videos, how they say, wait for it. And then some hot pink shirt. That's all I know. Hmm? No, the cat is, well, he's alive. He's downstairs. Original keyboard I don't have, but we're going to do a keyboard tour. As soon as I get a little more done on this, we're going to do a quick keyboard tour around the house here. I don't know if I can find them all, but we'll find some of them. And now, or live like you mean it. We doing for likes 59. Look at that. This drawing is edible. I agree. I think it's pretty good. All right. One thing's for sure, I like it. I think I'm gonna put a little spray paint on there. Not for any specific reason, just because kind of want to put spray paint inside. This won't be this. I'm gonna stand back. Tiny bit more, and then so we're gonna do a quick keyboard tour. Today's music, free of fee, Unwind Station, Cafe Music, Jazzy Mix. That sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds real good. First, I played it because it was free, and then I played it because I liked it. Oh yeah, we were gonna do a little bit of a keyboard tour. Is anybody still here? Yeah. All right, good, good. Stick around. Don't give up now. Somebody wants to see keyboards, and I know I have a few. Here's one called a DX. A- it's a Yamaha DJX. Pretty good size thing. I mean, here's my hand on it. I think it's like a regulation or not stand. I use that sometimes. And here is a big, I don't know what brand it is. It's a Electrocord Bass 2, and it's got masks and stuff all over it, shirts. There's two levels of keyboard, a volume pedal, a rhythm machine, and pedals. And I think I used this one. Well, I can't remember. I don't know. I was gonna. And then there's another keyboard. This one's a where's the name? It's a synthesizer. I think it's Korg. It's a synthesizer with a microphone built right onto it, and it's really cool. There isn't many days go by that I don't go, God, I wish I was playing with that thing. Other keyboard, well, there's a slide steel guitar, which I took 3 lessons when I was a kid. There's the lady that keeps an eye on the office, wearing a vintage Harley Davidson coat, a fighter pilot helmet, and oxygen mask. And here is neon that I have that says patisserie, which means is French for dog food, I think. No, it's French for, I forget. Is it a bakery? I think it's a bakery. A little Canada Dry. Some funny words from Andy Warhol published in what magazine was it? High Times, long time ago. And here's Frank Zappa's tour bus. I went to a concert of his. His tour bus looked like a Greyhound bus. Same type, same brand, same colors, same bus. And then instead of Greyhound, it was Fido, but he spelled it Phydeaux. And he had a little dog there with a band-aid, with buck teeth and a band-aid on his butt, saying "arf." Nice show. Patti Smith, rock and roll. And there's a video on my channel called Croc Socks. Keyboard Cats, I can't remember what all, but if you Google Croc Socks, just Google it. I don't think anybody else in the world is making them, but there it is. I turn that off. 66 likes. It's just hunky dory. 66 people felt good enough to move their finger in favor of, well, our stream, right? Okay, we'll go downstairs and play the. Let me turn this off. Here, I guess I could play it on here. Keyboard Cat. Searching it now. Looking for videos. Here we go. Here we go. I think. There's oh shoot. See, I got a lot of spray paint. Oops. I got a lot of spray paint on this screen, so it doesn't work real good. I guess I can't get it to go. Isn't that the shits? Well, somebody wants to hear that song, and by golly, I'd like to play it for them. We're gonna have to go downstairs to the office. The studio's not gonna supply that for us right now, but we'll be down there in 2 shakes of a cat's tail. Okay, we'll find this in a heck of a hurry. Let's see. We gotta play. Well, we could play the song as per this guy playing it.